everyone, and welcome to a new series of drip marketing from Zone Zero. The new patch with upcoming character Seed, as well as Orphean Magus, is coming out very soon, next week. I'm very excited. And we just got drip marketing for phase 1 of 2.3. So this is absolutely hype. So first and foremost, we have this character here, Lucia, who kind of came out of nowhere because we haven't seen her in the story at all. I don't think she was ever mentioned in the story so far as well. But here she is, so let's read into this. Wanna hear a story about ethereals? If you listen, we'll be friends. Listen to one more and we'll be best friends. My tribe lays on the edge of the hollow, far from civilization. For us, the ever-changing city feels more distant than the wild cosmos. Though just because we don't have all your fancy metal boxes from the city doesn't mean we're writing on turtle. My god, I need to fix my mic arm. Just because we don't have all the fancy metal boxes from the city doesn't mean we're writing on turtle shells. What did you say? Parchment? What kind of horrifying creation is that? Oh my god. And here she is. So she is a spook shack character that lives on the edge of the hollow, far from civilization. So this is very exciting to me because this means that she is one of the first characters that is not nearby the city, right? Because so far we only have within the city or the Outer Rim. This probably means it's even farther than the Outer Rim. And this also potentially explains why we don't know her yet. Maybe it's kind of like, maybe it's kind of like Alice, where she's not a member of Spook Shack yet in the story. But then we meet her for X or Y reason. She comes over to, Phalium Heights or whatever. And then she joins Spook Shack during the main story. I have no idea. All that being said, I think she's very cute. I like her hair color. I like her ears. And I was actually thinking, originally with the ears, it's like, oh, are those elf ears and whatnot? And then I saw her, she has like a tail on the back. And I was thinking maybe this is like a bunny. But then I saw that she also has horns. So maybe it's not actually a bunny. I mean, it could be just decorative horns. It could just not actually be real horns. But maybe it's just a goat, right? She could just be a goat with like floppy ears, a short tail, and then the horns. And I think this makes kind of more sense. So there she is. She's absolutely super cute. Oh, I just realized her eyes are a little bit like flat horizontally. So this is definitely a goat, yeah. Anyway, she's very cute. I really like her design. I like the hoodie. I like that she's holding like so she has a staff on the left, which on the left of the image here, but she's holding it on the right arm. This staff with all of the jingles there, the rings, really reminds me of a pilgrimage staff, maybe from like a monk on a pilgrimage, right? And she's also holding a book. This book kind of gives me like Nekomimi vibes, because you can see in the middle one, it does say Dullahan. I don't think this is an actual Dullahan. It's probably an ethereal Dullahan, right? Because she does say that she wants to talk about ethereal, so she's probably very interested in ethereals and in the hollow. So maybe this book is just maybe it's just a repository of all the information that she has about all the different kinds of ethereal. That's what would give me. But yeah, I think like in terms of themes, she definitely fits into the Spook Shack with, scare book, ethereals, like the vibe that she has. It gives her like a mysticism kind of vibe to her. I like that she has like all those kinds of like writing inside of her hoodie that you can probably put in or not, up to her. But yeah, absolutely love her. I think she's fantastic. I'm definitely gonna aim to pull for her. And here we have a little video about her. And you can see that the model moves a lot, so she's definitely gonna be an S-rank agent. Because if they don't move a lot, she's not. And she is an ether support character. So we got an ether support character recently. Wait, is she? Is Vivian support? I feel like she is. Anyway, we've been getting a lot of support, and I think yesterday when we went over the 2.2 live stream, there was a new set that was tailor-made for support. It was like giving energy regen and buff to the team, and I was like, I think this means we're getting a support in 2.3, and there she is. She dropped today. That is most likely going to be the set that you want to use on her, right? So absolutely fantastic. Now, moving on from her, oh my lord, look at that garter or whatever this is incredibly tight there. I think this is probably stopping blood circulation to her leg, because like this is absolutely bananas, the amount of squish there is right there. Anyway, she looks great. I love the cape, I love the hoodie, I think she looks awesome. Oh, look at that. Oh, actually she kind of reminds me of Ganyu, so it would make sense if she was a goat, because she like the blue hair and the little horns. She could be the Ganyu of ZZZ, I guess. But yeah, she looks really, really good. I'm very excited. We also have more agent record here. With Jolly, they have just a little bit more information right there. We have Yidari. Before meeting her in person, I'd always wonder if I was chatting with some fairy living in a hollow. Okay, so Yidari, probably an upcoming character. Okinami Yuzuha, whether it's a story or a prank, you need the author's conviction to make it captivating, and a determined writing styles can make even ghost stories and sleep talking feels as real as powerful as a news report. Ooh, very cool. The kid in the park whose every moves get blocked by the Dullahan chop. No fair, it's not even a Starlight Night move. Okay, Garen's on patrol duty as 6th streets in the dead of night. Hold up, let me get this straight. First you say you're neither a ghost nor a criminal. Second you tell me that squatting on the AC unit outside the video store is some kind of necessary security measure. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, there she goes. And obviously she looks absolutely awesome. Yeah, but I love her so much. Okay, very, 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 very cool. I know why I can't... there we go. Now it works. Nope. Yeah, for some reason, if I'm zoomed in, I can't. I need to zoom out so I can go higher. Anyway, very cool. Excited for her. Let me know what you guys think. Now, we also had another dream marketing here for Komano Manato. He's finally coming out. The character we knew from Spook Shack. So suddenly we have 4 Spook Shack character, which is very good for me because I didn't pull for Alice. And I do want to use the Miss Esme Bangbu. But because you need 2 characters from Spook Shack, I couldn't do that. So hopefully I'll be able to use, you know, like Lucia. I hope I can use like Lucia and Yuzuha together, make a team with a DPS or something. That would be fun. Or maybe I can play with Manato, but I'm not super into him. I know a lot of people really like him. I think I've always said that he's probably going to be an A rank agent, but I know a lot of people really want him to be an S rank agent. You know, just more male characters in the game being S rank. Anyway, if any trouble comes up, just get behind me. Komano Manato, even though the Spook Shack sounds scary and its members keep talking about all sorts of bizarre stuff, but honestly, everyone's such a warm and caring friend. Oh, and the part-time jobs they recommend are totally worth it. So there he is, the absolute jacked up member of the Spook Shack. I think from what I remember, he's actually a student. So he actually goes to school, but he takes a shit ton of part-time job, if I remember correctly. So you can't thirst on him. He's just a teenager. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah, looks fine. Honestly, I'm not a massive fan of him. I think in game, for some reason, his jacket looks a bit plain. I don't know why. Not super excited about him, but I understand if people are. And here we have his little animation. And you can see here,
clear. If they mess with you, they mess with me.
There is no animation whatsoever. There is no movement. And this means this is an A-rank agent, unfortunately. And he is a fire Rupture. So this is our second Rupture character in the game, and this one is going to be in A rank. So more free to play, accessible right now, because we don't have many A rank agents comparatively, compared to something like Genshin or something, right? And this means that, yeah, second Rupture agent. So Rupture is the class, right, that what's her name? The Shifu, Ishuan has. Which deal sheer damage. Sheer damage is basically true damage that scales off of, I want to say attack and HP, I think, but that might be something specific to each one. I don't remember exactly. I think it maybe scales off of HP, but Yishuan as something a bit special where it also scales off of her attack in her kit. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to double check once we have more information about him. But yeah, very cool that we're getting another one. He has that sword that's like super like rectangular for some reason. So it feels like more like a blunt weapon than a sharp weapon. Cause I mean, look at this sword. It literally looks like it's blunt. I don't know. Maybe not. It's kind of hard to see with this angle, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks badass here. And as I said, like, unfortunately, not super into that fit. Just like khaki cargo pants and like a long, like, black coat. I don't really have much to say about that, unfortunately. It's not the most exciting and riveting stuff for me, but it's great that we're getting more A-rank agent. I think it's absolutely necessary. So here we go. We have a little bit more information here, obviously. Ukinami Yusuha, who had only covered 3 of the 7 precautions. Hey, what were you thinking rushing like that? The first step is investigating role-based urban legends to actually finish listening to the rules, isn't it? Okay. Alice, what an amazing flavor. Thank you, Mr. Komano, for enlightening me that even instant noodles can be turned into such a delicious delicacy. Pan Yinhu, after finding out he didn't get the best bargains at the market stalls, did he use an employee discount or points redemption? Don't tell me this kid used some mysterious techniques on the vendors. The dream refracted in the midst. You still don't understand the difference between us, do you? I can wield my sword purely for Commando Manato while you can't. I have no idea what that means. But yeah, there he is. Yeah, big boy with big muscles, big weapon. It is what it is. I can't zoom on him specifically. This is a little bit... there you go. Okay. No, I can't do that up there. Dude, this thing is annoying. I don't know why it's being annoying. Anyway, there we go. Very cool. I mean, I'm probably going to get him because he's going to be on the first banner, right? Since he dropped at the same time as Lucia. And I'm going to be pulling for Lucia, so I expect to get like at least 1 or 2 copies of him. Hopefully. There's only 2 characters on banner from A ranks in this game, so you're way more likely to get who you want compared to something like Genshin or even HSR. So this is great. I really, really like Lucia. Massive fan of her outfit. And getting Komano is going to be cool because he's a special kind of class that we don't have, right? Much of. So this is very exciting. Let me know what you guys think. Are you pulling for Lucia? Are you excited for Commando Manato? I hope you guys are not too disappointed that he's not an S-rank agent. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Coolio.